The Delaware Tribe of Indians is a federally recognized tribe with nearly 11,000 lineal descendants located throughout the United States. Our ancestors were among the first to encounter explorers on the mid-Atlantic coastal areas known as the northeastern woodlands near the Delaware and Hudson rivers, which included New York and New Jersey. Tribal delegations looked at removing to the Rockies, the Southwest, the Far West, and various Oklahoma locations. In 1864, we attempted to negotiate with the Cherokees to remove to Oklahoma, but our response to the Cherokees' stipulations were that they would not suit our people, and further deliberations were unnecessary. In the years to follow, the federal government held our supplies. Our people were starving and still suffering at the hands of the settlers. The federal government sought to punish the Cherokees who had fought on the side of the Confederacy, and through another series of treaties, our tribe was relocated from Kansas into the Cherokee Nation in present-day Oklahoma.
It became clear that we were having a problem trying to communicate with the Cherokee Nation.
Being under the thumb of the Cherokee Nation, that everything goes through them, and you have to ask for the money that is the tribe's. You have to ask for the ability to apply for a different grant, and it's very hampering.
We can't duplicate any of the programs that they already have within their 14 counties of jurisdiction. So we're real limited on what we're able to provide for our tribal members and our community here.
And we need to be able to have control of our tribe and our programs and our culture. Our culture is different from the Cherokee culture. Our language is different from the Cherokee language. And we need to preserve those things as they are. Because if you lose your culture, you've lost everything. You lose your language, you've lost everything.
And for me personally, it bothers me that my CDIB card says Cherokee, and that I have to explain that to people when I hand them that card. And they say, oh, you're Cherokee, and I say, no, I'm not.
Because we've had to subordinate ourselves politically and legally to another tribal nation in order to receive tribal funding, it is an affront to our sense of sovereignty.
If you are a tribe, you act like it. And if you're a sovereign nation, be a sovereign nation. And we've been kind of hamstrung down here because the federal government moved us right on top of the Cherokees. And we've been fighting with them for 145 years. Not, they have a lot of really good people, but it's just the fact that we can't coexist.
And it's quite confining, and we're facing taxation if we try to do anything here. We're not allowed to take land into trust. We aren't even allowed to do auto tags that other tribes do.
Basically, we as a tribe have been trapped in the Cherokee Nation and can't exercise our God-given right, if you will, to sovereignty, to take care of our people, conduct businesses, to make life better. And that's the reason, and basically the only reason we would like to move back to our Kansas reservation.
Christ the Holy knew what to ilita when kikun mima suhula huna shawa su uchi changsu Christ the Holy Christ the Holy Christ the Holy not the when making good.
We are going to move back to Kansas. We're expanding into Kansas, we call that.
Moving and expanding into Kansas gives us the ability that every other tribe in the country has.
Which will give us the ability then to fund our own programs without such a thumb over us that we've had. We're not Cherokees. We've never claimed to be Cherokees. We are Delawares.
The council, under the leadership, has decided to to go back to our old reservation land in Kansas, and that's exciting to me.
I feel like now that we're moving, back to our homelands, back to where we were, we're going to be able to really make a difference in people's lives.
At the heart of this is education for me. It would allow us to further develop education programs. It would allow us to develop an economic base that would in turn help the tribe help in education.
Well, not only will we be able to service our 5 counties here, but 36 in Kansas, which means a lot to us because then we'll be able to go and apply for grants and apply for services and service those people that don't have services right now.
My mother used to tell me all the time that if I needed to do something, look at what I wanted to do, look around at my tools and my supplies and do it. And to me, that's the basis of the whole tribe. We don't hang our head and say, oh, we can't do that. We look around and see how we can do it.
The future of this tribe means everything to me because it means that my sons and my future children and grandchildren can depend on their tribe as well. And I'm really excited to see where the tribe is going because I don't want the tribe to end. I want the tribe to go on forever and ever.
It gives me the hope that succeeding generations long after I'm gone will continue this effort to make our tribal world a better one, and that it must be based in culture, and language is the foundation of all things culture. So as long as we share that with our young people, I have eternal hope that our people will endure for generations to come.
We are the Delaware tribe, and we are here for our people for a long time and as long as they'll need us.
There's no doubt in my mind that the descendant of those kind of people have got the strength to go back as far as we want.